What is up, guys? It's Mike here, and today we finally found every single Mix 11, the final Reveal the Steel trucks that will be produced, at least under Reveal the Steel, right? Next year it will be clean and dirty trucks, but we finally found these. This one was definitely hard to find, but here it is. We're going to rank all these, review them from my least to my favorite. Alright guys, here it is, the final time that we were seeing Reveal the Steel. We just ordered and we just got some new trucks for 2021, which is the clean and dirty trucks, which is basically going to be replacing the Reveal the Steel for next year in 2021. And those trucks are just going to have dirt on them, but it's basically the same principle. However, here is the last mix of these. So this is actually mix 11, and I'm gonna basically do this review with all 8 of these trucks here. And how I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna show you them out of the packaging, and then I'm gonna put them in water and show you how they look once they're revealed the steel, if that makes sense. But yeah, we got 8 trucks. Pretty cool. There was one pack that did get canceled this year, and it was the school bus one, which was higher education and Brodozer. Now, the interesting thing with that is that got canceled because of the yellow paint, and as you guys can tell, EarthShaker is here. So I don't know if they use different paint for those ones. I don't know why or how come, but I kind of wish those trucks did get made because that would have been cool to have. But yeah, here we go with EarthShaker and Northern Nightmare. So here's the back. As you can tell, we did have Batman this year, which was a new casting. Superman, that was a new casting. And of course your normal thing right here where it tells you the hot water is going to make it go back to Reveal the Steel, and the cold water will make it go back to how it looks in the packaging. So all said and done, we got a couple trucks of these, and I thought they were a cool idea. I really do like it, and seeing that this is going to be the final packs of these, I don't know. I mean, next year we have basically the same principle, if you think about it. All it does is basically wash off dirt of the trucks. This was a cool thing. It was definitely different, and it was really cool, so it definitely opened the door to that. I do think certain trucks it wasn't too good on, but nonetheless, we got 8 trucks left. We're going to do all these 8 trucks, and yeah, we're going to start with my least favorite pack. So let's open this up and take a closer look at these trucks as they sit currently. Alright, so right away, I like the way these trucks look right out of the packaging. With the Reveal the Steel trucks, you can definitely tell what parts of them are going to change. And one cool, nice added feature I do like what they did with all these trucks was they added these kind of like transparent rims. I think that looks really good. And just looking at this Northern Nightmare, this one might be the coolest looking one out of them all, just as it sits. I love how it's a dark gray roll cage that's kind of transparent. It does have a nice bright red chassis, and wow, there's a lot of numbers on the code right there. That's weird, on the chassis. So that's kind of cool. It looks good as it sits, and then looking at EarthShaker here, kind of interesting. I'm really intrigued by this one because for some reason the higher education truck and Brodozer got canceled because of the yellow paint. So you can tell what color, the yellow here is obviously going to change once it hits the water. One cool thing I thought they would do is make the dirt transparent. I thought that would be kind of cool if they made it like darker or see-through. And this truck does have transparent rims as well. So let's go get some hot water, dump these things in, and see how they change. Alright guys, so we just dumped the EarthShaker into the hot water, and I gotta say it looks pretty nice. Very nice. So let's dry this guy off, bring him back into the studio, and then we're gonna dump the Northern Nightmare in. So as you can tell, right here, let me just dunk Northern Nightmare in. It's pretty cool to watch these things change color as well. But here is EarthShaker, so not bad. So I can't see why they wanted to cancel the higher education and Brodozer. I mean, the yellow on EarthShaker was pretty cool nonetheless, but I don't see a problem with it. So obviously all the parts that were yellow on the actual bulldozer part of the truck, on the doors, frames, the dump bed, all that turned to reveal the steel. This truck also does have a yellow chassis with a kind of grayish, dark gray roll cage as well. But nonetheless, it looks pretty cool. I think they should have made Bulldozer and, well, not Bulldozer, but Brodozer and Higher Education. I think it would have been pretty cool. So now let's dry off Northern Nightmare. Now, Northern Nightmare is kind of difficult to see here because the truck, basically, I thought it was going to be all the black parts. Let me just dry this bad pup off. But it's actually all the, did I say black parts? So, I thought it was going to be all the red parts, but it's actually all the black parts. And some of the maple leaves do stand out. Excuse me. Some of the maple leaves do actually stand out, as you can tell right there in the light, how the truck does have some black maple leaves in it. So that's kind of cool. As you see the hood right here, the entire bar in the back is completely revealed as steel. So not a bad truck. It looks pretty cool. You can really see the maple leaf in black now in the front. I thought it was going to be all the red ones, but I was wrong. It is actually all the black. Nonetheless, it's kind of like a, looks like a Dalmatian of just maple leaves on gray. But pretty cool nonetheless. Decently looking truck. I like it. It looks pretty nice. Not bad for Northern Nightmare, and also, we didn't see Northern Nightmare that much this year. I think we only saw it in 2020 maybe 2 times, 3 times. There was a zombie one, there was this one, and the fire and ice one. So, not bad at all. Let's move on to the next 2 trucks. So my third favorite pack in this whole thing is definitely the Batman and Superman. So these trucks were very unique and very different when they got released. So some areas actually don't even have these trucks in their single, I think, Mix 11, Mix 13, maybe? So I could be wrong on that, maybe Mix 12. But these trucks were not released because basically what happened was the whole COVID thing. Don't know what happened in the distribution for Spin Master, and the way I was able to get the Batman, the original Batman and the singles, was Kohl's. If you had a Kohl's by you, they got this huge display, and it was all Mix 11. So I was very fortunate enough to get that. And Superman, a lot of people don't have this truck just because it's been delayed. As you can tell, this packaging is really destroyed, but nonetheless, 2 brand new castings, really cool trucks, and look at this. So I found this at Walmart, and as you can tell, the truck is chipped right here, and it's not even opened yet, but we'll get to that in a second. And on the back, we do have Sparkle Smash and Ice Cream Man, which looks really, really cool. And these are actually the only trucks. Oh no, I thought these had black tires, but no. The only trucks with black normal tires is actually the pack before this with EarthShaker and Northern Nightmare. These guys actually have gray tires. So let's crack these things open and see how badly damaged this is. I don't know what happened here, but interesting. So here it is, the Batman vs Superman pack, and I gotta say, right in the studio, right underneath the light, these trucks look so much better with these tires, these color tires. I really like the way the dark gray tires make these trucks pop. And we're going to look at Batman first. So this truck is pretty cool. Now you can definitely tell the parts of the truck that's going to change color. And this is going to look pretty interesting. So when I first saw this one for the Mix 11 set, most of this casting was rubber. So you got the rubber on the sides here, the hard rubber. You got the rubber kind of wings going on here. And this truck actually does have a black chassis with a dark gray, kind of gray matching the tires, transparent roll cage. And then you got the awesome gray tires with transparent black rims. And this is pretty cool. I like the way this casting looks. It's going to be interesting to see if they do something with it for 2021. Now, this truck was revealed on the poster. Next year, we are only getting Superman and Batman, so it's going to be interesting to see what they can do with it. And as we dunk this guy into the hot water, we're going to look at Superman, because for some reason, my Superman truck in packaging got kind of demolished. But, yeah, so this truck really pops with this color combination and tires. So I really like the rims. The rims are a nice transparent, kind of like an orangey red. Then you have the transparent blue roll cage, which is amazing. I love this roll cage. I believe this is the roll cage that is on the Megalodon in the playset. And then it looks like it has a dark gray chassis that matches the tires, and it still has the blue paint with the blue pearls in it. Now, right here I'm noticing at the roof, this might be a little different on the singles version. I don't think the truck had the gray little inserts on the side there. It still has the laser beam on the eyes, or headlights, still 3D printed on Superman, and nonetheless a pretty cool looking truck. Now it looks like just all the blue is going to change, so we'll see how that looks. And we'll look at the damage. So this is actually one of the first trucks I got with the truck being, I guess, dropped or something. So luckily for me, this truck's going to be a racing series, so it's minor, but if I wasn't going to open it, but the package was already destroyed. But yeah, minor damage right there, got chipped. That's okay though. So now, as we park him, and you guys can take a nice good look at the nice awesome chip, thank you Walmart, we can dry off Batman and take a nice look at this thing. This thing looks pretty mean already, so let's dry him off. And wow, I really like this one. So it's kind of cool when you put these things in water and it like changes your whole like opinion on the truck itself. Wow, that looks really nice. So as you guys know, the truck was completely black. So let's move Superman out of the way, dunk him into the water, and now we are going to look at Batman. Yeah, that looks, in my opinion, a lot better. So one cool feature is now you can really see that Monster Jam logo on there. Opposite the black plastic piece, looks like it did not change. It looks like this piece right here did not change as well. The truck does look a little more detailed, I must admit. The Bat logo right here. This is a hard plastic, so that can't change. And you got another Bat logo right here. Monster Jam logo. Pretty cool. I like this. I like the way the Batman truck looks like this. Definitely different. It looks like it didn't change in certain areas, like detailing on the body and those patches. Looks like my Monster Jam logo on the S might be scratched on this, but that's okay. Zoom in there. Huh, that's weird. But, yeah, pretty cool. I like this. This looks really, really mean. Really, really nice. I like the whole color getup they got going here with the tires, the rims, the black. The only bright color is the Batman logo, and you can only really see it, at least I really saw it, when the truck got into this form. So that's pretty cool, as it looks like this Superman truck is starting to change. So let's pop him out. Now luckily for me, where the truck got scratched ain't gonna hurt the paint or hurt the I guess the color changing method to it, but it really stands out now. That's weird. And now we dry him off and we bring him in. So they did a really good job with these. Spin Master did great with this because this looks really good as well. So let's kind of put them right there for a second, get that water out of here. And now let's zoom into Mr. Superman, who looks really good. So obviously you think of blue when you think of Superman, but the whole color scheme with this truck looks really nice with the tires and the rim choosing. Also, it does look good with these. Now, I don't remember on the actual single version if this was here or if they were painted blue, so that's pretty cool that they did that. You can really tell the laser beams here on the eyes, or the headlights. Truck really pops, and once again there is the Monster Jam logo. And on this side as well. Pretty cool. And then you can see the DC Comics mark, which you couldn't really see it with the blue. And you can also see this awesome scratch right here, or chip in the paint. But yeah, nonetheless, pretty cool. I like these trucks. They actually looked a lot better than what I thought they were going to look like. And as you can tell, the water's kind of getting cold, so the truck's trying to turn back to being blue. But yeah, Batman vs Superman, not bad for the color changers. They did a really good job at least picking the right tires for them, so that's pretty cool. And I can't wait to see what they're going to look like in 2021. So now let's move on to the next pack in this mix. Alright, and here is the second pack in this mix, at least my second favorite, just looking at it, and it's none other than the dog pack. So we got Monster Mutt Rottweiler, and we got Scooby-Doo, which we seen Scooby-Doo a decent amount of times this year. He was in the very first mix, I think that was mix 9, I believe, and then we did see it in the 3-pack Frenzies, which were a Target exclusive, which I have yet to review. Don't worry, they're coming out super late, but eventually soon. And then Monster Mutt Rottweiler, this one, what we get? We got a Zombie Invasion one. Do we have the Fire and Ice one? No. Zombie Invasion. I don't know, we got a couple of these things. I'd like them. And next year, the ears will be down on at least one of the dogs. I forget which one off the top of my head. But, pretty unique. On the back, we got the EarthShaker pack and the Northern Nightmare pack. And with that being said, let's open up this package. Hopefully we won't have a chip on these. So, yeah. Alright, so here is the dog change color pack, reveal the steel pack, and kind of interesting at first because the tires on these are kind of like a brownish orangey clay kind of look, which is kind of odd. Really don't get that vibe, but I don't know, we'll see how it looks when we hit it with the hot water. But first, let's take a look at Mr. Rottweiler. So this truck does have a kind of like a grayish, a very light gray chassis, and it does have a red transparent or orangey red transparent roll cage with the same transparent orangey red rims and beadlocks. And these tires are kind of unique. I don't know if they're going for like the dog brown, but kind of interesting, as this truck does look kind of nice like this. It does look nice. I do like the way this one looks. I like the red transparent on it, and everything is there. So I'm going to guess on this one, all the black is going to change. You know, obviously you can tell by looking at the back of these packages, but seeing it in person is kind of, you know, it's kind of blows your mind when you do it. So let's move him over into the hot water, and hopefully he will change color for us. Or else we're going to have to get some more hot water, which we might have to. But here is Scooby-Doo. Kind of interesting on this one. So the first thing that stands out to me is this teal transparent roll cage. Now, I like the color turquoise. It's one of my favorite colors, and that is awesome. And then I also like the transparent turquoise kind of rims it's got going on. That looks cool. And then the tires itself kind of reminds me of like Scooby's actual color, so that's kind of cool. And then you can definitely see in the nose where the truck's going to change color. Now with the Scooby truck, I can see why, looking at this, maybe what Brodozer and Higher Education got canceled for, because you can tell it's not like that dark kind of brown color. It's kind of like spotted and everything, so that might be why. Scooby's kind of like on the borderline of that, because you can just tell, like, if you didn't know this was a Reveal the Steel truck, you can tell something's up with that paint. But yeah, kind of interesting. So yeah, anyway, let's see how Rottweiler's doing, if he's good to come out. Yes, he is. So let's take him out real quick. Alright guys, so we got more hot water because this was like changing instantly, and it was kind of like, wow. Anyway, so here is Rottweiler. This thing actually looks really cool. It's like a silver bullet kind of thing. Let me dry this off. Alright, So here it is. That looks really nice. I like the way it's that kind of like silver color. The ears actually make it really stand out, and the tail. So that looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. I like how the tires match the kind of like mouth it's got going on here. That looks nice as well. Not to say, that's pretty good. So basically all the black pieces on the diecast part turn to reveal the steel. I like the way they did it. I think it looks really nice. It looks pretty well done, even though they only changed one thing, but I think Rottweiler was the right choice to go. It's kind of weird though, seeing just how it looks, just take a nice overlook. I kind of like the way it looks, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's my favorite truck in the set, but now let's dry off Scooby, as that starts to, yeah, it definitely need hot water, because now these things are changing. Alright, so Scooby actually looks pretty well done too, so they really went with the theme color brown. So whoever's matching the colors over at Spin Master, you guys are doing it pretty good, because Rottweiler looks pretty good, and Scooby also looks pretty good. And, you know, bonus points for this one because of that brown, or not brown, the turquoise color, because I really like that, and I don't think a truck had a turquoise roll cage like this before. Well, obviously not transparent, but a turquoise roll cage in general. So this is pretty cool. I like the way these look. I like how the brown flows in with the ears, the tails. This looks nice as well. Let me just move Mr. U out of the way. It looks pretty good. I like it. Just taking a nice hard look. I like how it's the colors are the same tires as the ears on Scooby, at least. For Rottweiler, it kind of matches the mouth, but not really. Scooby definitely looks a lot better like this, in my opinion, when it's in this state compared to how it was before. I really love this turquoise chassis though. Not bad. Pretty good set. Definitely a 1-2 punch here. So this set is definitely a must, I think. Now there's only one pack left, but 2 trucks left. And then after that, I'm going to review every single one. Well, you know, count them down from my least favorite to my favorite. Alright, and here is the last pack, and honestly, my favorite pack the way it sits. So the reason why this one is my favorite pack the way it sits is because we finally are seeing another Ice Cream Man truck. We haven't seen one in the longest time. Also, we are seeing Sparkle Smash again. So if you guys weren't able to find Sparkle Smash in, I believe, Mix 8, I could be wrong on that, but this truck has been insane. It's been on eBay for like $40 or so. It's been pretty crazy. Now, this truck is a little different compared to the other Sparkle Smash. This one, you could say it's a little more girly because it's more pinkish with the pink tires, but I really like the way the colors flow on this. Also, a cool note with the Ice Cream Man is the truck couldn't have been white to reveal the steel, because then it's just going from white to steel, and that's kind of like not that big of a change. So I like how they just kind of threw in blue paint and made it blue. And then obviously it's kind of cool how like one's blue, one's, you know, hot pink, you know, boy versus girl kind of thing going on. So that's kind of cool as well. And then on the back we have the pack we just looked at, which was Rottweiler and Scooby, and then of course how to do it. So let's crack this thing open, take a look at these trucks, and I'm really eager to see what both of them actually look like. So let's take a look. Alright, so here they are out of the package, and we're going to look at Sparkle Smash first, because this thing is pretty sick looking. So this truck has a lot of sparkles going on in it. I don't know if you can see it really good on the camera, but there is a lot of sparkles on that thing. And this truck does actually have a solid, clear roll cage, which is pretty cool. Completely transparent, which is awesome. It's got black rims, and it also has a pink chassis with pink tires, and the truck is a little different compared to its counterpart that was released in Mix 8. It doesn't have like any purple or blue, but with this truck I'm actually really curious to see what is going to change color. So let's just dunk it in and hope for the best. Now, moving on to Mr. Ice Cream Man, as I get this thing in the water. So this truck is completely blue, and one cool thing, I like what they did. Well, actually they did it with the first 2 packs, but this pack and the dog pack, the trucks, no wait, same color roll cage. Alright, so only 2 packs have different roll cages. Alright, weird. Anyway, so this one has a transparent clear roll gauge. It's got the dark blue tires, which I really like, and it's got a black transparent rim, just like Sparkle Smash, and it's got a dark blue roll cage. Now, I think they updated this truck a little bit too. It says caution children on the front bumper here. I can't remember if the last variant did. And now it has all the stickers as well. Can't really remember if the truck from last year had this. So this is going to be interesting because the truck is blue, and obviously the truck in real life isn't blue. So when this thing changes, I wonder how it's going to look. I think there's a lot more detailing on this truck for this year, at least for 2020. Yeah, because now there's like different ice creams on the side and everything. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so this truck is also, I would have to say, is one of the heaviest castings. I don't know if higher education might be heavier, but this one is definitely heavy. So now with that being said, let's move Sparkle Smash, and whoa. That is, different. And now let's move Mr. Ice Cream Man into the bowl. Alright. So Sparkle Smash looks pretty mean, pretty cool actually. So, at first glance, as I'm trying to dry it off quick here, but at first glance, the truck doesn't look like it changed that much, but it kind of did. So you can definitely see the sparkles. Let me just kind of clean this off one more time. I wish I had an easier way of like doing this. Okay, you can really see the sparkles in the paint now. So I like that. So basically what happened was it took the color out, but you can really see the sparkles. That is really, really, really cool. You can tell in some spots where the color was. This truck's actually really hard to tell, like if you didn't know what was colored. But I like it. You can really see the sparkles, that pearl kind of sparkle flaky paint job. Not bad. Not bad at all. I wouldn't say it's my favorite one, but I do like the paint. You can see the truck starting to come back a little bit. Well, that's pretty cool. I like how they kept the sparkles. I kind of figured that once you hit the reveal the steel, the sparkles would kind of go away with it, but I'm really glad to see that it's actually like a two-tone to where that didn't even get affected by the water. So that's pretty cool, actually. And then obviously the hard plastic pieces, they don't change. But nonetheless, pretty cool, so I'll leave that zoomed in, and it looks like Ice Cream Man did change. Alright. Not bad. Trying to dry this off. It's kind of weird looking at this truck and it being blue, I must admit, after it being white for so long. So let me dry off this bad boy. It's kind of weird. I'm like not even putting like the tires in the water and they're still all like wet. How? Anyway, here he is. You can see him right there. And there he is. So now it just looks like a unpainted ice cream truck. But I like it. It looks pretty cool. It looks really nice. Now it's starting to look like Ice Cream Man, even though it's gray and metal. I like it. I like how the blue stands out. So I'm going to guess they went with blue too, because once the truck is obviously in this state, it really showcases the Ice Cream Man logo and name on it. So I'm going to guess that's why they went with blue. But nonetheless, pretty good looking. Maybe not the best out of this mix, but definitely cool. And you can actually really now see all like those hidden ice cream flavors. Actually, let's zoom in. See what we can see. I can't make out any. At least on that side. Oh, we got an Oreo thing going on, so that's pretty cool. I don't think that was there on the last ice cream truck. But now I'm going to rate these trucks really quick because I don't want this video going that long. Alright, so I'm going to rate these on basically how they look, how they sit normally, and how they look when they're revealed as steel once they're wet, basically. So my bottom 4 trucks, in my opinion, and it's going to basically be a tie. I don't know. I really think EarthShaker kind of definitely is near the bottom. I wouldn't say last, judging it, because it is dealing with a hard paint, which is yellow, but it's definitely near the bottom. And then I would probably have to put Sparkle Smash, but I don't know. Actually, you know what? We'll take Sparkle Smash back, and oh, see, it's kind of hard to rate them, so I'm just gonna kind of leave EarthShaker in his own kind of department over there. I don't know, it's so tough. These are actually really good, but well, anyway, it's hard to choose this way. Okay, so after much debating with myself and what ones I actually really like, I'm gonna have to put, I would say probably Ice Cream Man down near the bottom, at least the bottom 4. I'm not saying the dead last one, just because the truck does look kind of weird at first being blue, but it does look nice when it pops, and it is in Reveal the Steel. But I don't know, saying that it's weird in blue kind of odd at first. And then I would probably put Sparkle Smash, just because not much changed of it. But the really cool thing with this truck is the fact that basically the sparkles in the paint were still there and you can see them. So it gets brownie points for that. But as you can tell, the truck's already back to normal, and the back over here is basically what changed, and a little bit of the sides. Nothing really up here changed at all. So there's that. And then I would probably put, for the bottom 4 at least, Superman. I think this truck does look good with the tires and everything, but the 4 trucks ahead, there's just minor details on them, and it's really hard to rank them in the best one scenario. But if I had to rate the bottom 4 of the trucks, I would have to say these. Even though this pack is really hard to find, I think EarthShaker just, it's challenged with that yellow paint. And then this one, I don't know, just silver kind of really doesn't remind me of Superman. So I think that's why it's kind of laid down so much, maybe. And then for my top 4, I would definitely have to put at least Rottweiler in there, because this truck does look really nice and really mean. I mean, I like the way it looks when it's silver, and I also like the way it looks as it's currently sitting when it's all blacked out like that. Just the colors flow very nicely together. And then, I don't know, I would say maybe Northern Nightmare, just because the way this truck currently sits as it's sitting like this, it looks really nice. I like that dark gray roll cage, transparent. I like the transparent red rims, and then when you do get the truck wet, it really makes the top of the truck pop. It makes the maple leaves, definitely the black ones, pop, and that looks really, really sick. Now moving on to my 2 favorite trucks, it's really difficult because Scooby, I like the way this truck looks. I love that teal. That teal is really pulling it for me. However, the paint on the truck as it sits now, you could rank it near the bottom because it does look kind of odd. But I really like the teal, and that's my own personal opinion on that. I like the teal or turquoise transparent rims. I think that looks really nice and it matches it very well. However, I could jump this truck from basically second to 4 if it's in that range. However, I think, honestly, my favorite truck in this whole mix is the Batman truck, just because I really love the fact how it turned when it was hot, or when it was in Reveal the Steel. I like the way it looked, I like how the colors flow, I like how everything's transparent, and I even like how certain parts didn't change color as well. And not only that, but now that I'm looking at it too, the Bat logo really stands out on both when it's sitting normal and when it's in basically hot water as well. Nonetheless, it was a great pack. It was a great mix. Definitely something that a lot of people weren't sure of, because once these ones got released, or once those ones got mentioned, it was kind of like, oh, wait, there's another set, another mix. It's kind of bittersweet to see them go because it introduced something new. I can't wait to see the clean and dirty trucks and how those are going to look. Hopefully it will get better with time, even though Spin Master's been doing an amazing job with everything so far. I just wish the trucks were in stores when they were supposed to be, as does everyone. But I think Reveal the Steel for 2020 was a good move. I think it was something different. It brought new life into some old trucks, some trucks you can use again, some castings you can use again. And yeah, I think some trucks look really great, other trucks look but this mix was, I feel like, one of the stronger ones. And that's pretty good considering it was the last time we see Reveal the Steel. And you know, it's a pretty strong mix. It wasn't a mix that all the trucks were you know. There was a lot of trucks I really like here, even just sitting as they sit without actually having the gimmick to do it, or the gimmick what they were designed to do. But cool trucks, let me know your guys' opinion. Hopefully you guys will find these in stores. I've been seeing the Superman and Batman pack everywhere, so that's definitely the most common. I would say the Ice Cream Man and Sparkle Smash, pretty difficult to find, but hopefully soon you guys will get them if you haven't seen them already. Do not pay eBay prices, they are crazy. $30 per pack is insane. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what your favorite truck was next and what dirty and clean truck you're looking forward to getting, because there's definitely some new castings and new ones in there I'm looking forward to. But with that being said, I will see you guys in another video very shortly. Stay safe, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.